Hello and welcome to this series of short videos covering the news for Year 4 in Rainbow Six Siege, with this video aimed at the Operator Renown cost reworks coming in and the new versions of Siege that are available right now, and maybe even which of the versions I would recommend that you buy. So first off, in Year 4 the Renown costs of operators will be changed, with older operators costing less than new ones. The system will work like this. If an operator has been around for under less than a year, its cost will be the standard 25,000 Renown that we all know and love or hate, or 600 credits. If an operator has been around for longer than a year, but less than 2 years, it will cost 20,000 Renown, or 480 credits. If an operator has been around for more than 2 years, but less than 3, it will cost 15,000 Renown, or 360 credits. And if an operator has been fighting terrorism for longer than 3 years, they will cost a measly 10,000 Renown, or 240 credits. What I am unsure about is whether the operator age is judged based on the year of Siege content that they were released in, or whether it goes further than that and judges the age of the operator, and therefore its Renown and credit cost, by also what season in that year they released in. A little clarification on this might be needed, but regardless, I really do like this system, as Siege already has a lot of operators that new players will want to unlock, in addition to everything that a new player has to learn regarding the actual gameplay, which, if you do play Siege and are watching this, you probably know it's kind of complex. Lowering the barrier to entry for potential new players is always a good thing, as if you enjoy Siege, you likely want it to flourish and thrive. This pricing system based on operator release date also makes a lot of sense for the future of Siege, as, of course, the developers have repeatedly stated that they want to hit that golden 100 operator milestone. Ambitious? Maybe, but based on Siege's current growth and success, it seems like good odds that the devs will make this happen eventually. Therefore, in future years when we have many more operators than we do now, the barrier for entry for new players will be even higher than it is currently, simply due to there being so many operators for them to unlock. This new, more generous pricing system will certainly help alleviate this future issue, and really shows that the devs are looking to the future of Siege. Moving on, let's talk about the new versions of Siege that are available now for prospective new players to purchase. The versions are the base game, Deluxe Edition, Gold Edition, and the Ultimate Edition. As a side note, why couldn't Ubisoft pick names that actually described what the various editions give you? But this is what we've got, so let's work with it. The base game of Rainbow Six Siege is exactly that. It comes with no extras, no frills, just the ability to play the game and unlock operators as you play. Cool. The Deluxe Edition of Rainbow Six Siege gives the base game and the Year 1 DLC operators. These are Buck, Frost, Blackbeard, Valkyrie, Capitao, Caveira, Hibana, and Echo. Simple enough. The Gold Edition of Rainbow Six Siege gives you the base game, the 8 Year 1 DLC operators who I've already mentioned, and the Year 4 Season Pass. This gives a bunch of bonuses, but the main bonuses, in my opinion, are that it gives you early access to, and unlocks for, the new Year 4 operators as they release, 600 credits, and some custom cosmetics. The final and ultimate edition of Rainbow Six Siege gives the base game Years 1, 2, and 3 DLC operators, which by the way is 24 operators in total, in addition to the Year 4 Season Pass, which in effect, as mentioned, gives, alongside many other small perks, the Year 4 DLC operators as well. So then, those are the current versions of Siege that you can buy, but which should you buy? If you are uncertain about Siege, but are willing to try it and think it looks interesting, then I would recommend either the base game or the Deluxe Edition. The reasoning behind this recommendation is that if you aren't completely certain you'll love Siege, there's no reason to burn extra cash on the Ultimate or Gold Editions, which both come with the Year 4 Pass, which only really has value for you if you're still playing Siege a year from now. The Deluxe Edition, I think, is a nice balance, as it gives the base game and gives also the Year 1 operators, which might give you a nice extra amount of playstyle variety and nudge you towards playing Siege for longer. If, however, you've watched streams or videos of people playing Siege, and you're 100% certain that you'll love it and play it for the foreseeable future, then in that case I would recommend for sure the Gold or Ultimate editions. If you're really certain and can afford it, then I guess I would recommend the Ultimate edition as your choice, as starting off the game with every operator unlocked will really let you spread your wings and experience Siege fully. But, of course, this is all your choice. These are simply recommendations based on the value within each version, and your choice is exactly that. It should be based on your circumstances and your interests. I've avoided stating specific prices, as currently, as you can see, there is a sale on Siege, and really I don't know when you're going to be watching this or how prices might change in future, so I've tried to keep my analysis to just what each version has, and who they should be aimed at. It's also worth noting that the so-called legacy operators of Siege, who are the operators the game shipped with at the start, so that's the SAS, GSG-9, GIGN, FBI and Spetsnaz, all will have much cheaper pricing. As in, the first operator from one of these CTUs will cost 500, then the second will cost 1000, the third 1500, and the fourth operator from that CTU 2000. Again, this is just Ubisoft making Siege more beginner-friendly and looking to the future of the game and keeping the barrier to entry as low as they feasibly can. So there you go, both the changes coming to operator Renown costs and the new versions of Siege that you can buy if you haven't already. I do hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next Year 4 news video.